So now you this is 23rd season of SNL.
Yes, which is insane.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Does that mean 23 years?
yeah,
Jeez Louise.
yeah. It
So
means
you started when you were 12?
yeah,
Was your first season you were 12?
25. So yeah, I'll be 48 at the end of this season. So yeah,
Man, oh
it's
man.
real.
That is amazing.
Yeah, life goes on
Yeah.
and continues. But
Where are you at in your head now with it? Like,
well, Seth fucked me up the other day. Seth said like in 5 more years I will have been there half the time because it'll be year 56
half of all of SNL.
and I will be in my 28th year.
Wow.
So I'm like, damn, do I have to get like that's a pretty awesome milestone,
Yeah.
and it's not that far away.
It's breaking bread.
I baked you this bread.
This is real.
Yeah, this is real.
Fantastic.
I baked it for you.
I've been waiting for a Tom Papa bread for a long time because it's been an ongoing thing now.
I know.
Like-
It's become a thing.
You started on the Insta with the bread specifically, what, like 2 years? Or was it COVID?
And it was right before COVID, like 2 years before COVID.
Huh?
Yeah.
So that's like a 6-piece now, 7-piece.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this bread. So how do you do it?
It's been a beat. Well, you can
You
take
just
it home
grab
with
it and
you.
break it?
Yeah, if you're hungry, you can break into it. If not, you could just take it home.
Would it spoil if I broke it now?
No,
Okay,
not
good.
at all.
I'm gonna break
Do you
it
want
now.
a little olive oil?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll get you a little olive oil.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for being here. I can't believe you were.
It's
You
good
had
to
a
see
show. You had a show Saturday night,
I did.
and you're here.
Yes, I got
As
another
of the-
show tonight with the great Kevin Hart. We shoot our little sports show
Oh man,
on
that's
Mondays.
Oh, so you got it. I was saying to John over there
Mm-hmm.
that you are quietly everywhere.
I like that.
You are.
I like that.
And I remember
That's
when
the perfect description.
I remember when you were doing your NBC show,
Mm-hmm.
not the SNL, your sitcom, and that you would just quietly be on this opposite coast, like within minutes.
Within minutes. Yeah, it was an amazing.
Pretty
time.
remarkable. Here you go. This
Well, technology, Tom.
if
We're
you-
living in the age of,
jet planes.
you know. No, that's real. That's real bread.
Right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have salt and pepper?
We have salt?
You might.
Son of a bitch. Add it to the list.
Yes. Something
Man, we
you
thought
don't
we-
got.
We thought we had it covered.
Something you don't got.
And a little napkin for
I love it.
We have napkins,
do we?
not on the table.
Well, let's put them. Well, the man's eating. Let's
That's nice.
let's grab a napkin just in case.
I'm gonna take it, but that's nice. I had to taste it.
Is it good?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me taste it because I just want to make
What
sure
are you
it's all
looking
right.
for when you taste it? Pause.
Yeah, it's good. You know, it's
Right?
gonna be
You're
even
looking
better.
for a flour. You're looking for a fluffiness.
I want it to be. Well, the texture you're pretty much gonna be but see how it lingers a little bit when you're done. That means that we've got achieved some flavor.
Uh-huh.
We've got a flavor that's gonna last. You know, because sometimes,
Right on time.
yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you're quietly everywhere, which is very impressive.
Thank you, man.
I literally was like, wait a minute, they're back this week. How are we gonna see each other? But you've been doing this for a long time. You're always back and forth.
I really have an affinity towards Los Angeles because it's like the kind of the mecca of what we do as entertainers on the acting side of things, you know.
Yeah.
So I just love the history here and have a lot of friends here. I was always so fascinated by it from day one. Coming from Atlanta, I just for some reason had no real concept of what it was like, even though like everything shot here, like A-Team, everything that I watched,
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard was not in Georgia. It was fully on Mulholland. Like that's
What?
so hilarious.
I always say that's why show business works because you're like, wait a minute, they shot that here? I thought that happened in
100%.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're very good at what they do.
Really good.
Absolutely, they really are.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Do you prefer one over the other, or you just like bouncing back and forth?
New York over LA. I mean, I guess I lean towards LA because there's homes over apartments, and I'm being from Atlanta, I kind of grew up in a house kind of lifestyle. So
Yeah.
like I like that, driveways and take the groceries out of the trunk of a car as opposed to
Yeah.
walking 7 blocks in the bitter winter.
And all your fingers in use. Every finger's got a loop.
But you feel strong and accomplished when you get there. But man, it's like a little torturous. It's like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this exactly? So I understand the delivery of it all. And God bless the delivery guys in New York. Like
Ooh.
those bicycle dudes are out there, rain, sleet, snow,
Yep.
just bringing you the
Motorized.
most mundane things in the world
Right,
that
exactly.
you don't want to go grab.
Their handlebars. Just
They got
like,
full oven mitts. They're doing it. They figured it, but it has to. There's no amount of layers I don't think that you can put on and not feel that bitter cold.
Yeah.
After you've been out for 10 minutes, maybe riding up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, God bless them.
What do you tip on a New York delivery evening?
As much as possible.
Right.
Like if they give me the option up to the 25%, I always just do 25%. But then, if it's a small order, I'll try to up the ante a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. Especially if the weather's bad. I feel bad.
So you did SNL the other night, and then
good
and
show.
now you're here, and you. That was the question I wanted to ask. How are you able to put up with Kevin in this new show? I know he's annoying and no fun.
He's the worst.
God, he's the worst.
He just never comes to set happy, never ready to give it his all. Kind of like just bad off the cuff, terrible.
Yep, that's why they call him 5-Take Kevin.
You know what I mean? It's like we are there all night, and then I got to catch a red eye and get back out to New York. No, he's fantastic. It's a real blessing of a side gig, if you will.
And it started from the Olympics thing, right? Isn't that?
It
where
started
you
from
first
the
kinda-
New Year's. Actually, we were doing
from
those
the New
New
Year's
Year's Eve wraparound shows about the year.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we did a couple of those, and then did the Olympics, and then from the Olympics was the first time we did like several episodes of it in a row.
Right.
And then he was like, I think I can turn this into like a weekly show. Stay tuned. And I was like, I'm available whenever.
That,
you know what I mean? We'll make it work.
That's an advantage of being with Kevin.
Yeah.
Let me make this into another
And reality,
Yeah.
without much effort, just time and conversations for him. I think he has to just show the people that he's willing to do it for real, and they're like, all right.
I remember when we were all coming up at the Comedy Cellar and looking at him and thinking, there's no way he's going to be able to do anything.
He won't be able to do anything. So
he was
you guys nailed that one.
He's the best.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kevin, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah. And it was really funny. The Olympics thing was really comedy first.
Yes.
Before
sport, like fifth, I want to say.
yeah, which was really great to watch because it was like you're watching your pals just, if I can call you my pal,
please, yes, of course,
just having a blast and making each other laugh and getting silly.
100. But speaking of, yes, like for some reason, like when we first met, I felt like we'd known each other for years, but it was kind of our first interaction was at. Do you remember this? It was at the audition for Chris Rock's movie.
Oh, for Take 5?
Yes. Yes. And we were like just stuck waiting, both of us, not auditioning for the same part, but at similar times for some reason.
Right.
2 different parts. And I took a liking to making you laugh.
Which you do very easily.
It was fun. Like I was like, oh wow, I'm really cooking. Did not get the part, but
oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a fun waiting room, if you will.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's funny. That's when it. Yeah, I remember that audition clearly.
Yeah, it was a weird
because I
thing.
went in and I and Chris is behind the camera,
right?
And you're like auditioning.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. And I did a take, and the great thing about having someone who just kind of knows you is a comic to comic thing,
Right.
as opposed to just a casting person
Right.
who would have just said thank you,
You
and
can
then
go.
and
Yeah.
you're gone. He said, "All right, yeah, okay. Don't act this time. Just do it." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Just say it. Just I know who you are. Just
Right.
say it." And I did it, and I ended up getting this little part.
Nice.
And it was just because he knows exactly comedically what to do and what to say, and
Yeah.
and how to make me less of a shitty actor.
Yeah, just be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, be real.
Yeah. So now you this is 23rd season of SNL.
Yes, which is insane.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Does that mean 23 years?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. It means,
So you started when you were 12?
yeah,
Was your first season you were 12?
25. So, yeah, I'll be 48 at the end of this season. So, yeah,
Man, oh
it's
man.
real.
That is amazing.
Yeah, life goes on
Yeah.
and continues. But,
Where are you at in your head now with it? Like,
well, Seth fucked me up the other day. Seth said, like, in 5 more years, I will have been there half the time because it'll be year 56.
half of all of SNL.
And I will be in my 28th year.
Wow.
So I'm like, damn, do I have to get... Like, that's a pretty awesome milestone,
Yeah.
and it's not that far away.
And
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's not that
In how many years?
undoable. 5.
In 5. Yeah, it's almost like I could see why that messes you up, because like anything short of 5 now, people are just going to call you a quitter.
Right? A freaking loser. Never took anything seriously. Can't finish. God. So, like,
Can't finish.
just don't put any more milestones ahead of me in that place. I
Yeah.
don't really know what it is about why the tenure has been so long. I can't explain it at all. They continue to call, and I continue to like enjoy showing up for it. But
Well,
like,
it seems from the outside that there's pure enthusiasm and fun. Like you seem
Yeah.
like the light behind your eyes is still shining brightly on that show.
thank God, because my relationship with it has been very like leave work at work as opposed to like 24-hour stress, and which like I felt in the beginning, but I also never pretended to be a writer. You know what I mean? I was always like, I write better with others. So like, I'm not just going to put the burden of being brilliant just only on me. If I have an idea, great.
Right.
But, being burdened with trying to be the most brilliant mind, in the history of SNL or comedy, current comedy. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like a lot of them, who were establishing their voices and becoming current voices in comedy, it's easy for them to stress about that, because
Right.
they're carving a path when it's not a lot of room on the mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
no
people's
kidding.
opinions have been formed. Some people won't go past the original 7, and I get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're talking about the people that you see on screen. You're not talking about all the writers you don't see that have
Right.
their own legacies, you know what I mean? Of
Yeah.
just being hyper funny people,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
How early on did you get to that comfortable spot in your head? Like, how did you see the landscape clearly?
week
Like
1.
that? For real?
Yeah, I was just like, no, I'm not going to pretend that I'm like a college educated writer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I went to 2 years of Santa Monica College.
Right.
So I don't think that overly qualifies as a college
Right.
full on education. Like,
Did
I
you
didn't
feel like
finish.
the Harvard of it all?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, just in reference, but I also felt like, like Cam said the other day, like it's very white. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was a very white place.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's kind of just a blank canvas every single week. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's not necessarily like that it's white. It's just a lot of people that are white happen to work there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I realized that my white references were very low. Like I didn't know who George Harrison was.
Right.
And that was like a
Right.
like a real wake up call. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like our stage manager Jenna had like a cartoon, like those old like cartoon 70s versions of the Beatles and like the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. Right. The
And it was George
Yellow
Harrison.
Submarine. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like extra skinny and tall or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like picture pages, if you will.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who's George Harrison?" She was like, "You don't know who George Harrison is?" I was like, "Yeah, why is it like a Beatles cover thing?" She was like, "He's in the Beatles." And I was like, I knew who the Beatles were, but like I didn't know. I knew Ringo and Paul and John, and I forgot or didn't really realize about George Harrison yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I deep dove into like classic rock and all that, you know what I mean, for years and years and years. So now like
As research?
kind of, yeah. It's like just trying to like dive into the culture, if you will, on things that I wasn't really overly aware that I should be aware of.
Right.
You know what I mean? That were
God,
like,
that's hard though.
it is.
To
like,
educate like
learning how much John Cougar Mellencamp means to people in a certain era, in a certain place. You know what I mean? Because if you're a traveling comic,
right,
you're going to wind up in those pockets of places where
it's
in conversation you might want to know a little bit about that topic, if you will.
Yeah, but it's hard to fake it. Also, like it's hard. Yeah. Like it's similar to me trying to be culturally aware of what my daughters at 20 and 23 are experiencing.
I just try not to be completely lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like that's it. I just wanted a surface level kind of understanding. But the classic rock of it all is like I like those songs. Like a lot of those songs are on like our favorite soundtracks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was just getting a better knowledge of who Chicago is and who Boston is and all these bands kind of thing.
But man, that had to be, I mean, you say week one, that's pretty smart of knowing exactly like, oh, if I chase this this way, this type of performer, I'm not going to be there. That you had to have a really keen self-awareness.
Yeah, there was just...
This is how I'm going to shine and stand out.
There wasn't anyone really like me there. You know what I mean? Like, I came in with finesse, so we're like both Atlanta. But, I felt like they were stand-ups and I was an actor kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I was a kid, so, like, I was kind of just... I felt like I was in my own little bubble a little bit. And I was like...
Did you have someone that you could like bounce that idea off, or you just had to quietly do it on your own?
Yeah, but I also felt like I was just always the kid in the room. You know what I mean? They were always welcome, but then like at some point I would always say something that was really childish that no one would get or laugh or something like that. I just was trying to be smart kind of thing. Yeah. And then it would probably shut me down a little bit. But it allowed me to, not be in the way of, number one, let people write for you, which helped me like jump into the show even when I didn't have ideas. Right. And then number two, like let the room help elevate it, Right. So yeah. I learned, valuable lessons early. But I also, I didn't really want to do that much, Yeah.
Yeah. Who was your ally early on? I mean, you and Colin shared.
Me and Colin shared, but that was later. That was like after like Brian Tucker came like year 2 or 3. I think my 3rd year. Right. But like early on, T-Shawn, Shannon, James Anderson, and Paula, because I grew up with Paula. She used to actually work on all that back in the day in the beginning.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, so I've known Paula Pell for 33 years now at this point. Right. She's one of the greatest people and most hilarious people in the world. So like they enjoyed writing, for me early.
That's great.
Seth, big fan. Tina was a big, let me do little things here and there. Right. And then, big sister Maya, of course, right. Like, wrote my first thing with her.
Oh, really?
Emily Spivey, Yeah. So, yeah.
There is that's a long list of really great people.
Because I want to call everybody out, just to let you know that was just an era of time when I started my first year. So imagine how you zoom out on that over the course of, that was year 29,
right.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place.
Yeah. But you also are amazing.
Oh, man,
there's
thanks.
anytime we bring you up on the radio show or just all this week, like leading up to coming in and sitting with you. Yeah. If you mention your name, everybody's response is, I love Kenan.
Oh man.
That's right. I mean, it's across the board. That feels good.
because it feels good for me to make others, feel good, laugh, kind of thing. I'm a giver. Like going back to the show, like I really enjoy it now. Like I'm in a good place with it because I'm done doing the warm up, which was something that used to stress me. But now I can just do the show. And this past Saturday was like a perfect example of how peaceful it can be for me, the actor, now at this point, because I don't have the warm-up duty anymore, which I used to sing 2 songs, but one at dress rehearsal, one at live show.
Oh,
so
really?
I would like really be burdening. And I did that shit for like a long time, like more than 12, 13 years kind of thing.
Oh, I had no idea.
It was a
You would actually
long time.
warm up the show.
Yes.
Jeez.
And it always felt forced.
How did they come to you for that?
When I started, it was Jimmy Fallon, rock
would do
star,
it.
and he would do it.
Right.
And then I think Fred and Kristen, or like Fred and Jason, Jason and Kristen, and then Fred and Kristen, and then me, Fred and Taryn, and then me, I think.
Oh, jeez.
And then from that point on, it was like, so Taryn did like 7-ish years, I can't do the math.
And you got to go out, say hello, perform, or just perform, or?
Well, there's a comedic warm up. So Sudeikis, I think, used to do the comedy part and then a song. So then when I started, I think they put it on Che, and Che would, comedically give them the rundown, look for the exit signs, this, that, and the other, and then I would sing the song kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't have to necessarily say anything, just get right into it and be like, how's everybody doing tonight, and start singing.
Right.
But it always felt like forced karaoke. Like, they're not here. We have a musical guest. Right. I'm not it. You know what I mean? So that's a thing to be nervous about. And like now that I don't have that burden anymore, I was able to relax. It was so nice. And then my sketch was last. And then it was a super casual sketch where I'm just kind of just chilling and being kind of silly without like long monologues or a lot of blocking, or so just a silly little like right before the show goes off, little no pressure.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, that's so nice.
So that's why I'm like wide awake right now with no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, you should be dragging.
I should be, but I'm just.
Do you still go to the party
excited.
or do you just go home?
I skipped that, so that was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That helps,
I wanted to ask you about the week that Eddie was there.
Yes.
Because, the sketches were great. Black Jeopardy was just bonkers.
Yeah.
You guys doing the Scared Straight. What was his name in Scared Straight? When he had the half something?
Yeah, he never does anything halfway. That was the joke. He was like, my name is half something, yeah.
Yeah.
That joke was backdoored because Che asked me like what his hair should look like, and I was like, or maybe it was Colin that asked me that. Yeah, because me and Colin wrote Scared Straight together.
Right.
So he was like, what do you think his hair should look like? And I was like, maybe like just in my mind, like I love when dudes come out half braided. You know what I mean? I'm like, where are you going? Like, finish getting your hair done. So just one side perfect.
Yeah.
The other side chaos.
Boom.
Yeah. So then his character name and then that joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, because I guess he didn't really have a character name yet or something.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, well, that's an interesting contribution to like a joke, not even knowing.
Just off the hair?
Yeah.
That's so great.
And then Eddie didn't want to wear a wig at first. He was like, oh, fuck, I got to wear a wig. And then when I heard him say that, I was like, oh, shit, we're burdening Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we should just cancel it. Then he was like, oh, but it's part of the joke. And once he read that, he was like, oh, okay. Because he actually appreciates the joke telling of it all. Because he actually is a real fucking artist.
Yeah.
So it was unbelievable.
God, so when you
So that's the 50th. Like when Eddie hosted,
that was the 50th.
It was Christmas time. It was the Christmas after Sandler had come back, which was an epic thing in itself. And he came in like April.
Right.
So it was just like SNL was just beaming because first thing in the summer they kind of announced like Eddie was coming.
Oh,
and I was like, yo, Lauren does not fucking sleep. Like,
yeah.
This motherfucker just had the notorious like standoff with like Sandler being there come back and just murder the show.
Yeah.
So much love in the room. You know what I mean? Everybody's happy. Summertime doesn't quit. He's like, you know what? Guess what? Guess who's next? The other prodigal son, the original that hasn't been back to the show. Like everybody else is like come back and been, like been welcome in their way or whatever kind of shit.
Yeah.
Those were the most like notorious ones. Did them back to back, bro.
God.
Same year.
Jeez.
So Eddie comes, we're waiting on it, like because we start, late September, so we're waiting on it. For
just on the calendar.
8 shows. Yeah.
God.
He finally gets there. Everybody's on super like attention mode because it's like it's got to go well. It has to go well because he hasn't really done live things in a while. You know what I mean? Like he's still been in mad movies.
Ton.
So for some reason, we were just worried about him live performing for some reason, and like he turned it on immediately. And continued to just destroy the week.
No, when you say when he turned it on immediately is like
he was funny
when you first walked in first day.
He was funny in the pitch meeting.
Right.
Like just responding to shit. It was like, oh yeah, we don't have to worry about this guy because he's born with it. Yeah. Like obviously.
So
it's just
natural.
our turn to witness, basically up close.
Right.
Is all it kind of is.
Right.
And we want our participation in that to go well, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you write some things and it's embarrassing if it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Especially in front of one of your heroes.
Yeah.
And hometown heroes. You know what I mean? This is a home game that we're playing. So yeah, it was wild. And I can't help myself. I'm always just very like, I really enjoy your work, Mr. Murphy. I gotta tell you, like you're really one of our heroes in our house. And like,
did you pick your spot? Okay? Did you pick your minute?
Yeah, it was always when we had to be around each other because of like a sketch rehearsal or something. But I just but he's very quiet. He's very reserved. When he's not performing. So it's very like one sentence or two. But I kept checking in, like how you feeling? You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. You feel good? Whatever. We got your back, kind of thing. He's like, yeah, I'm fine. And I know that, and I appreciate it, but like I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's just very exciting. It's exciting to be around, one of your heroes in that kind of situation.
And how involved was he in the during the week, like in the writing of it and stuff?
On Tuesday, I feel like he was, doing some of the rounds and things and listening kind of thing, but he kind of let everybody do their thing, I think. And
present.
Yeah. Turned it on, had a great table read on Wednesday. He's like, man, I haven't done this in a while. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, it was like, man, there's so many sketches. And like just listening to Eddie Murphy impressions in my head, happening from the real person. It was wild. And it was just, the monologue became such a thing. Like like Che added me to that at the last minute kind of thing. So in the beginning, it was just him and Dave and Tracy and Chris, doing their thing. Like, of course, the vets have at it. And then like Friday or something, they were like adding me to it. And I was like, wow, shit.
Oh my God.
But like, thank the Lord, it's one of my favorite pictures. I knew it. I was like, this is going to be one of my favorite pictures ever. They were like my heroes.
One of those where you're like, how did this happen?
Yeah, like how am I in this picture as well kind of thing. Like,
God.
And yeah, epic moment, And when I had one line, I'm great at one-liners. Right. I can slam my one line and get a laugh. That's what I do. You know? So got my laugh and got my picture and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And I took in the fact that I was able to be close with all those guys. Like I'm close with Dave and Chris and Tracy. And like growing with Eddie. Right. But
what a lineage.
I'm not a stand-up, you know what I mean? So I've never been in the circle of like, we all going to Eddie's house tonight. Like I've never done that. So it's nice to like get close through the work.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And when you talk about like when you first get there and you're like, this is a pretty white place, right? And then to be standing there with guys
there have been us who've been there,
right?
You know what I mean? And he's one of the greatest ones, kind of thing. So
yeah. And Chris and I mean everybody had to have their own version of dealing with that landscape when you get there, right?
Yeah,
and everybody, you're you're
I mean,
around
and
artists and
by the
everybody
way,
loves you and everybody's
just because you're white is no guarantee that it's going to go well for you.
right.
You
No,
know
but
what I
that's
mean?
your
so
thing.
it's like that's my thing because I'm not that.
Right,
Basically.
right,
So
yeah.
like for them, it's like maybe if I was Jewish, I would be like in a different pocket or something like
Right.
Or have depending on who's there kind of thing. So I'm sure there's like just feeling like displaced in a way for anyone coming in there kind of thing.
Everybody knows very clearly why they suck and they're going to get fired.
On a weekly basis. Yeah.
It's like, they don't need any more white guys, or
Yeah.
they don't need women, or I mean, everybody has that thing that they have to carry.
Yep.
But I would argue that yours, I mean, women, I mean, everybody, but your thing of like being such a white landscape and the references and all that other stuff, like there's only a handful of people
Yeah.
that have gone down that road and made it successful.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm putting extras on it because I came in with 4 brothers. You know what I mean? It was me,
Right.
Finesse, JB, and Jordan Black.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who's got black in his name. So I was not alone by any long shot. It was just I felt like now I was in an adult setting more so than anything.
Right. Yeah. When did you get to? Were there any moments of watching Eddie backstage, like before, like pre-sketch, or like before his monologue, or anything that I wouldn't have known just from watching the show?
On the 50th, yes. When he hosted, not so much. Because they're kind of like, they're in that tiny little room.
Right.
And then when they come out, like they're going straight kind of to set and, Donna's dragging everybody around.
Yeah.
So it was more so on set. But on the 50th, it was like a slow, weekend building up because there was no show that week. So we started rehearsing kind of on Friday-ish or something or, whatever. So it was, kind of a dressing room hangout a little bit.
Right.
That was cool. Like people kept Chris trickled in, Tracy trickled in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they were just having legendary conversation, just amongst, the Mount Rushmores of certain people's kind of black humor, Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty great.
Yeah.
Well,
Did he look nervous?
no. He looked like he would rather be somewhere else. But
Yeah.
he didn't look nervous. Yeah,
Right.
he was just chilling. And he was actually like thugging. Like he had on all black with like, a black hoodie and black shades and shit.
Really?
I was like, oh, Eddie in the streets? It was fantastic. But yeah, he was raring to go.
Yeah. Everyone's always waiting for him to come back to stand up because he just blew everybody's brains apart that one summer when
We were talking
first
to him
came
about
out.
it, and they were listening to him talk about it. And he was like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing. Like, he knows he can do it, but like the backlash, is it worth it? Does he really want to try that hard at remembering things, or would it be natural, or has it been too long? Like I was listening to
Spend
him
all the time putting it
ping-pong like
together.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, like to really build a set, like I'll never get over that Seinfeld doc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, actually watching it broken down to like the micro version and then building it to the macro version and still not being happy.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And still
wild.
Yeah. And still unhappy about it.
And over the course of a year, like it's a long, thing. So he's a man with 10 children,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
went out on top, maybe stay out on top.
I know. But it just watching him do the monologue was just, you saw
Watching him do the monologue, but also like that motherfucker got laughs at the Griot Awards. Like, you know what I mean? Like just anytime he makes a speech, like he is going to say something dynamically funny.
I
Like,
know, and
it's
you
amazing.
just see it. You just
Yeah.
see the genius that he can't even
Any given
control. He
moment.
just is.
Any given moment, which
Yeah.
is like, I don't know if the movies capture that every single time. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of get distracted with the plot of the story sometimes, or like whatever's happening,
All the stuff.
as opposed to paying attention to how quick and funny and like in the culture humorous like Eddie Murphy is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like watch Boomerang if you really want to see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. I don't know if there's. I don't remember. I mean, when Chris's first one, Chappelle. But that, I mean, it's also an age thing. I was in high school when Delirious came out, and it was, I didn't know one person who wasn't imitating it, doing their own favorite bit. It was like all summer long, everybody was doing that special.
Yes, I miss those times, like the pros and cons of not having a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
But when it's good, it's undeniable. You know what I mean? So undeniable. And like, yeah, to emerge in those days, it's not like there weren't a lot of comics around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a
like
lot of comedy.
His force and whatever was happening around him that he can like represent. It's like Kevin. Like Kevin is a very versatile like individual.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, he's able to do so much, and that's why I feel like Eddie's just, he just cream step rising to the top kind of thing, because he's watchable. He's funny. He can sing. He can do this. Blah blah. He wants to do it. He's young and blah 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 blah. Like,
and
it
that
feels
material,
right. Yeah,
that material, and that one special
material, insanely good. And even who's going to perform it better? You know? So like, it just everybody could kind of. It was one of those things where everybody can just kind of tell.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was like the planet was hit with a meteor.
Yeah,
and everybody had to pay attention.
Yeah.
I really like your Steve Harvey.
Oh, thank you, man. He doesn't? No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, that was my question.
Yeah.
Has he...
Well, he doesn't like being, like, mocked. You know what I mean? So, like, as long as I stay away from, like, overly mocking him.
Yeah.
But I feel like an impersonation is more so kind of, like, shining light on the fact that he's so on our radar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And celebrating that. You know, like, you're a household name now. So, like, I can do a sketch about you now.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It was like... when they were doing Sebastian, it was like, Sebastian is now
like, and he's been around for so long, for such an explosive reaction. You know what I mean? And it's just like exploded on both of them. Like, exploded on Marcelo and Sebastian. Like, all of a sudden, Sebastian came on our show, for us to talk about like how he feels about his, you know what I mean, impersonation. So it's just one of those moments where people really enjoy when we nail the finger on the pulse kind of thing.
And now a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. We love IQ Bar. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious low-sugar brain and body fuel you need to win your day. If you want to try a little bit of everything, the Ultimate Sampler Pack is the move. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks, so you can really dial in your favorites. They taste great. They are great. I literally just finished wrapping up a podcast and just threw one down, and I feel great. Do I look great? Amazing. Thank you, IQ Bar. I love that all IQ Bar products are clean, label certified, and completely free of gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. It's all clean, delicious stuff that actually keeps you physically and mentally sharp. Ingredients like magnesium, lion's mane, things that make you feel good instead of weighed down. You want to know a little side thing? My mother-in-law, who's very old, and the whole family's like, how are we going to get her protein? Guess what they sent her? IQ bars. Yep, there you go. Helping everybody. IQ bars become part of our daily routine here at Breaking Bread, and they are always in my bag, always on the run. It's really fantastic. I also, as you know, love my sauna, and when I come out, it's the little IQ mix. I just put it in some water, sip it slowly, really so I can drink more later. If I get out of the sauna and I'm dehydrated, and then I have alcohol that night, when I stand up, I get a head rush, but not when I have IQ mix. And right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text PAPA to 64,000. Text PAPA, P-A-P-A, to 64,000. That's PAPA to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details. It's really good stuff. It's very rare when you get stuff that really helps you, makes you feel good, and tastes great. We'd like to thank the good people at Factor. You know that moment when the weather gets a little nicer and you open a window and you think, life is beautiful. And then immediately you realize, oh, right, soon I have to wear shorts in public. Yeah, that's when eating well starts being a necessity and why I started using Factor, because I love food, but I also love not spending my entire life planning, shopping, cooking, and cleaning. These are fully prepared meals designed by dietitians, crafted by chefs, and ready in about 2 minutes. Real food, big flavor, lean protein, vegetables that look like vegetables, not some sad little punishment food. Whether you're trying to eat healthier, manage calories, or get more protein without becoming a full-time chicken breast griller, Factor has got you covered. I love when I come in after I get from Factor. First of all, you can go in and you can order everything. Tailor it to whatever you want, whether it's going to be vegan, whether it's going to be GLP-1 support. If you just want good protein meals, you order them. They come delivered right to your house, and then you just have a stack of them in your refrigerator. I love nothing better when it's one of those days when I'm working late and I just want something quick. I just can't think about it. And just knowing that you have these meals in there, I just pull it out, put it in the microwave. Literally in 2 minutes, you're done. You're eating something really great. And I know it's really great because the dogs always come around me. Like if it's something really good and something that they're really interested in, they're going to hang for a while. Head to factormeals.com/Papa50off. That's PAPA50OFF. And use the code PAPA50off to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with the code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy with Factor. Thanks, Factor. And now back to the show. It's got to be interesting to have been on the show so long to see those waves.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like, where it kind of is finding itself and then becomes so relevant, and then, the tide goes back out again. And it's got to be really interesting. Where do you see it now?
Right now, I see it very young.
Yeah.
Like there's like a lot of young vets. Like Chloe's like the old lady now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that's wild because I remember baby Chloe coming in, and she came in with such a like. Thank God for Chloe once COVID happened, because she was doing a lot of those videos that the show kind of became for like 2 episodes or something like that. And she was a large contributor to that because she naturally was shooting stuff at home, and that was already like the look that we could do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to see her kind of be the vet is fantastic, because you get reminded of how good she always has been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's really, really, really good. She's like a micro performer. I call her Jim Carrey, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Myself, if I can get it right, micro performers where we want to perform every single like syllable, if you will, kind of thing, in some sort of way. Like, this is exactly how this kind of person would say and make their gestures and stuff like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's wild to see, and all the newbies came in firing. They all came in very ready to do the show, and like. I'm enjoying them, and like watching, Jane emerge, kind of it's nice watching like the flowers grow, man.
Yeah.
It's really charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you get a real sense of it? Like is there a veteran's eye on performers? And
yeah, I mean, you can see who takes it seriously, like, you can see who wants it. You can see who's a little overly emotionally attached, and then you can see who, like, you can just tell, like, there's certain forces, like, Sarah's a force, you know what I mean? Like, she's a blowtorch.
Yeah.
Like, I finally watched her special.
Yeah, she was just here
on Saturday, and I was like, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's a wild one.
Yeah.
And I love her so much.
So creative, so explosive.
Explosive on stage. That's wild.
Yeah.
To like go like that hard it's admirable, man. I love just being amazed, because it's like, what a gift. She's up there sharing this, you know what I mean? It's not like, that's going to come around the corner every single time you're looking for something to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to go grab a show like that, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the show feels very young and, representative of current young people, you know?
Right. Yeah, it definitely. I don't know if I've known. Maybe it's an age thing again, but I don't remember there being a time where it really felt like. Like, there's always been times when people come in like in little groups or whatever, but this time it felt like, oh no, we're turning the page in a way of like, this is a new generation showing up, speaking to a new generation in a way.
Yeah, I mean, like they haven't hired an old cast member in a while. You know what I mean? Like everyone's been like hired young, pretty much. You know, and you know, I don't know if they've hired under, over 33 in a while, kind of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's
yeah.
no like old man on the show kind of like feeling. You know, there's no like
yeah.
dad, super dad. Like it's usually someone in a wig, and we can tell it's a wig.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kind of thing. And
yeah.
watching Colin be in the cold opens, you know what I mean, playing characters is wild. You know what I mean? So like it's a lot of fun right now. It's just its own, newer version of itself.
Yeah.
And like I don't think that 51 even matters. Like it just continues to just go.
Yeah, it's amazing. What a bizarre thing that they kind of birthed this thing that's
50 years of comedy and then continues on.
God, yeah.
Unreal.
It's
and then there's no real reason to stop it. You know
right.
what I mean? Because there's always going to be people born with senses of humor. There's improv houses for the training.
Yeah.
And there's a need for like audiences to sit down and enjoy a 90-minute run of like escapism, if you will.
Completely.
Music.
And it serves everybody that grew up with it. And then there's a new generation shows up and they're like, this is our turn. This is our thing.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Unfunny Bunny for a minute.
Sure. Shout out to the Unfunny Bunny.
Unfunny Bunny.
I love it. What a joy.
Yeah.
It just came out Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Last Tuesday.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazon was struggling to keep up.
That's great. That's really great.
No, we got a wonderful response from it.
Yeah.
Like a nice whirlwind kind of tour.
Nice.
Of the usuals, Today shows and views and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is really cool. I mean, you had your memoir, but it's fun when you create something. So your memoir is close to your comedy, close to who you are, of like, how all that kind of stuff. But when you do create something new, like a children's book,
yes,
it punctures, it knocks open these doors that you normally don't go through.
Well, that's exactly the kind of things I like to be involved in, which is why I'm excited about our production company. You know what I mean? Like Artists for Artists, shout out. It's ways where I can do things that are beyond myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's when it's like, oh, if it has legs, it'll be based on its own merit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened with the Unfunny Bunny. It was like,
people
thought it was adorable, great idea, great title, this, that, and the other. It's got its own legs kind of thing. And then my involvement is kind of an icing, if you will, or something like that.
Right,
and that's my favorite thing.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's really cool. Because there's also like a fun freedom to the thing you're describing, because it's not like one of those things like, this has to work, and I got to make this thing. It's just like one of those extra. Is it making people laugh?
Yep.
Is it going to be charming? Is it going to be all these things?
Yep.
All right, then let's let it rip.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Is it brightening people up as opposed to like them judging my outfit?
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. It's just a kid's book about a bunny.
Right.
It's fun.
Who's having trouble delivering a joke.
Exactly. And then he learns how to do it right. Fantastic.
Yeah. Come and shit on that.
Come on. Live life. So it's exciting, and like, people seem to be happy with it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll make another one?
For sure.
Yeah.
It's got a life now, I think. So it's only, these are the days where it's like, if you establish a brand, you're not really prudent if you don't take advantage of it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
You have to start upstreaming things once you've established it. And you've established that it's something that people like and enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to like service that. Otherwise you're just leaving a lot on the table.
Yeah.
There's a lot on the table that you're leaving.
Yeah. You could easily see an Unfunny Bunny series or a film with that character. Like that character would just lend itself to.
It should become Ernest.
Yeah.
Unfunny Bunny goes everywhere, kind of thing. And just does things.
Yeah.
You can keep it educational for the books if you need to. Help the kids learn how to do. That Unfunny Bunny gets a colonic, if you will, or whatever.
You were funny as
keep
a
it to
kid,
just
though,
cartoons.
right? You were funny when you were.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like.
I think I read your mom like signed you up for acting like when you were 5 or
yes,
something.
I like to perform, but I wasn't necessarily like a joke teller.
Right.
But I was like fine performing, like the gingerbread, like it was cute, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the gingerbread man, and like I played Toto in The Wiz, like that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Just a kid kind of playing around in his room.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. And me and my brother, kind of carved our senses of humor together because, HBO came out when we were little. So like that kind of, established it basically based off of 48 Hours, Trading Places, Ghostbusters, Spies Like Us, all that good stuff kind of thing. And then, Delirious and on, and then Cosby Show, of course. But that was like the pocket of time where we were just, quoting movies in the back seat on long road trips, Coming to America. You know? Yeah.
Isn't it funny? Like, because there were other kids your age who were watching that same stuff, and they watch it, and it passes.
They watch it, let it go.
Yeah,
they watch it, and they
you're
let
like,
it go.
no, I have to live this.
I watched it we watched Three Amigos so much. We just like hyper, like just mind blown about it. You know what I mean? Because it's full escapism from College Park, Georgia.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the Three Amigos is like it lives there. And when we go there, we're happy, kind of thing. So we enjoyed I think we were just enjoying the appreciation of subtleties in comedy.
Yeah.
Especially in that movie, a lot of subtleties.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sharpening us up, pretty good.
It is a funny, it's the subtleties it's almost like, especially like as a kid, it's like, oh, you're in on something now.
Yes.
Not everyone sees this.
And we drive our families crazy with all these inside quotes we do back and forth because nobody will catch it. And then we try to explain it to them and they don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he says fattenings, because it's a mispronunciation. Like, we get it. Fattenings?
Just be quiet back there. But there is that thing. There is that. It's almost like you're let into a club. Like you're like, you see a part of the adult world that maybe your parents aren't serving you. And
I hear the kind of people, that are like us when we were young, when they come up to me and like give me little subtle things, like Good Burger or something. They'll like pick a specific little thing. It's like me and my friends quote it like all the time.
Yeah,
it's great. That little quirky sense of humor.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande is like that. Like she's always giving me like some nuanced like
She's
SNL
funny.
thing. Very funny.
She's funny. She definitely grew up digesting comedy.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was really surprising. I remember my daughters being like, because they loved her, of course, and then when they saw that she was funny, they're like, "Dad, she's funny."
Yeah, she's great.
I'm like, yeah, she is.
How do they enjoy like being part of material, like being part of stories on the stage? Like, it's not like you're saying their names.
Yeah, no, I don't. But it's funny. For a long time, I didn't think they paid attention at all, and I don't think they did. Yeah. Like my mom would. I mean, their mom, my wife, would like put me on Conan or something, and be like, "Dad's on," and they would just. Yeah, screw that. And they'd start dancing in front of it. And like they did not care,
Yeah.
And then I was always very careful not to make it too personal with them. But then I remember them trying to figure things out. Like I learned, I never was privy to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I had a joke about a mean girl, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you were talking about."
Right.
Yeah, they were like piecing it together, which made me realize, oh, they are paying attention.
They're listening
somewhat,
Yeah.
And things are like pop up on social media and stuff like that. The only one with my daughter, I talked about when I discovered that she had been smoking weed in the house in high school, and I was not smoking weed in the house because they were around.
Right.
And then I realized I could have been smoking the whole time.
It's a chill environment out here, man.
I was trying to set a good
man.
example.
Yeah.
and by
Little
not
did you
doing it.
know. Yeah, you were just putting yourself out, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the one time she was like, it was like the joke came out and it was present that she was like, she was right on it, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Do your kids like it? I mean, there's so much work. There's so many characters and
Yeah, I mean, I think they do enjoy it because they're little, you know.
Right. How
So
old?
like they're 7 and 11. So the 7-year-old for sure, she likes going to any set, being talked about on any show. Like,
yeah.
you know, I did, you know, Michelle Obama's podcast, and they were
Yeah.
just like, "Can we go? Can we?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course, come."
Wow, that's
and
great.
then when I did it, they were like, "Can we go on the podcast with you?" I was like, "Well, you have to ask her. It's her show." And they were like, "Yeah, yeah." Towards the end, you know, we'll let you come in, and they let them come in.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
great.
It was amazing. Like Michelle had my biggest one on her lap. It was
That's
wild.
amazing.
Yeah, it was a really
Wow.
special moment for them and for
Yeah.
me, of course. But
Yeah.
like, you know, they love it, and you know, she likes attention. I
Yeah.
think, you know.
You see,
The
is she a
attention
performer?
that she wants. Yeah, she's definitely, she can sing, the little one.
Oh yeah.
And she likes it. You know, her sister's the sports, you know,
Uh-huh.
she's the sporty one. So she plays everything.
Yeah.
And she's good at that. So those are the two dynamics. Yeah, they're sweet.
That's
But
amazing.
of course, they enjoy,
7-Eleven.
yeah, being in proximity of like the people that come through SNL and stuff like that, for sure.
Isn't that funny when they start to like? They only show up when the guest is good.
Yeah, yeah. They start talking about my job when there's a certain guest. I'm like, you know, I work hard every week.
I am
you
on the
know,
show every
you know,
week.
and I try to do my best. And it would be nice if you patted Papa on the back sometimes. Yeah,
Just saying you want to come when Ariana's on.
yeah. I get it. Man, yeah, call me when you need lunch money.
That's a fun age though. That's a fun 7-Eleven. That's like
Yeah.
That's good to bring to that kind of stuff.
Because they're
and
still
premieres and-
children, but they're not like babies, you know.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
Yeah.
they're fun.
Yeah, that's great. That's such a good age. You know, mine are 20 and 23 now.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Like you're dealing with like other people.
Grown people.
Yeah, grown people.
With their own passports and
Yeah, and can go and come whenever
Yeah.
they want, kind of thing. Like they want to like hit Israel or they want to hit Spain up, they can just go.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go and find my friends on my phone and
Right.
she's in Italy?
Yeah, Like, literally in
What's
Italy.
she doing in Italy?
Man, it would be nice if they told. And like I get it. Like
Yeah.
you don't really understand until you have children. Like my mom was, you know, not a helicopter parent, but she was, you know, into us. You know, she
Yeah.
wanted to know what we were doing, and like I started traveling and working young.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like in my 20s or whatever, I didn't just tell her exactly where I was at. You know, it would upset her. You
Right.
know, and I'm like, but I'm fine. I went to Vegas and came back or something. Whatever it
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
like some mundane thing.
Yeah.
But until you're a parent, like you don't really understand what it's like to have to care for others like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like, what if something happened or anything like that? You didn't know where your child was. It's an awful idea, and you know, thought anything. So
Yeah.
I get it,
Yeah.
and I apologized. And I was like, I just held her hands, like, I just want you to know that I get it now. You know, like, I understand. I'm sorry. Like, it's just you don't see it. Like,
No, you can't.
one ear and out the other. You know,
It's
until
impossible.
it's real. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. When my daughters came home and they were like, we're too old for curfews. And no, we're not doing it
You're
anymore.
not doing
and
it.
I was like, all right, but let me just explain. I can't sleep until you're home. Like,
You're
you're
gonna
going
have
to
to
roll in
figure
at
that out.
3? Just
Yeah.
no, I have to get
I
up.
remember that conversation when, like, throughout high school.
Right.
Like, I can't sleep till you're here. I'm like, well, I'm 18 now, and I don't have to pity that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's your problem.
that, you know, I'm sorry, but like my friends is just getting good at 12. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. I only imagine how it's going to be raising kids in New York. Oh my God, pray for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You have a beautiful chain on.
Thank you. 2 Chainz. Shout out to 2 Chainz.
2
You
Chainz. Is faith a big part of your life?
I grew up in the church, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more spiritual these days, but I always wanted like a good, you know, cross. I like crosses.
Yeah.
And this was like a different kind of, you know, it's got 3D kind of things going on or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's
yeah,
nice.
I like it.
Yeah. But faith is still a part of your
Yeah,
part of your thing?
I'm a believer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Because like what, you know, what could it hurt? Like if
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen kind of thing. But
Yeah.
if I wasn't a believer and it did happen and then you're left out, it's like, well, I could have gone about that differently.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I'm like, sure.
Does it help guide your life at all? Like, is it?
I would consider myself a very blessed individual for
Yeah.
sure. You know what I mean? Like you can call it coincidence if you want, but it does seem kind of scripted in a way. You know, there's a lot of, you know, intersections of opportunity that didn't seem that forced. You know what I mean? It kind of felt like, I don't know, like, damn, the bigger moments seemed like effortless when, you know, smaller things kind of seem, you know, harder to get done kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Weirdly
yeah.
enough, so it makes you feel like, oh, there's a manuscript for my life and, you know, there's a destiny or whatever kind of thing.
Right. Something's looking out for me.
But yeah, I've definitely have felt the presence of, you know, whether it's angels or instincts, whatever you want to call it. Like I remember like walking out into traffic and then pulling myself back or feeling being pulled back, you know, just because I had the thought of like, I didn't really look to the left, you know what I mean? And it jerked me back or something. So it could have been an angel, it could have been an instinct, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know,
A presence.
what harm could it do to believe that there's a positivity force around you in different ways, you know?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No harm at all. And it's amazing because the whole world is always trying to find their version of it, search for it, whether they were raised religiously
There's
or
a
out on
lot
their
of
own.
people out there that have had, you know, actual real experience in this, you know?
Yeah.
So like, who am I to tell them that didn't happen to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching something. I was watching something the other night, and two characters in the film or the show went Jesus, and the other one went Jesus Christ, and then I heard my wife in the other room go Jesus, and then my daughter is downstairs and she's saying something to the dog. Jesus, where's the cat? Where's the cat?
Yeah,
Whatever.
he's a famous guy. Yeah.
That all these thousands of years.
Yeah.
I mean, it is said more than anything other word.
I've been wanting to do that with Sons of Anarchy. Like, they say it a lot on that show.
Right.
And I wanted somebody to put a compilation of, like, all the moments. Like, it's a very religiously, like, faithful show.
Yeah,
like,
right,
It's about
exactly.
murder.
Yeah, I know. But they're preaching the word.
Yeah, you know, they're getting the word out there constantly. But, yeah, I
The
mean,
impact of that.
it's only when it's used to, like, organize people against things, you know, is when I start butting heads with it kind of thing. Because that's when it's, like, you know.
In the name of.
Yes. But as far as like positivity and showing what you reap and this, that, and the other, and respect, you know, and you know, a list of
The real lessons.
behaviors, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. When it's weaponized by people who you know are evil.
yeah, man. And there's
Really.
a lot of that.
There's a lot of that.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of that, and it seems like every religion, you know, just because it is such a powerful, like, people kind of herder, if you will. Like, we can kind of herd the people in these areas where, like, we tell them to stay within these boundaries, and they kind of will.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, it's it can definitely be weaponized because, like we were saying, like everybody is craving something. So when you think that there's an answer,
yeah.
and then somebody just kind of takes it and is like, I'm the answer
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the name of.
In the name of me, go over there and do this.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
Have I ever seen a ghost? I don't think I've actually seen an actual apparition. Is that what they're called? But I've seen shadows, and I actually heard a sniff. My wife at the time, we were sitting, and our, you know, it's a very, like, I think, you know, kind of a lot of soul energy around 30 Rock. Like, there was a lot of, like, things happened when they were building that kind of area or whatever. So, you know, like, she's always more clairvoyant than I am personally. She was just like, I always felt a lot of energy. And I used to have an apartment right on 48th Street in this, like, rental building that's like, I could walk, like, basically the pathway of the Christmas tree
Right.
right to work. So
Ooh.
I'm never late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, this is great. You
Yeah.
know, just living, but it's just not a neighborhood. You know, very midtown, all concrete, whatever.
Sure.
But, you know, this was when I was, you know, we were first dating, basically.
Uh-huh.
So we're sitting there, and, like, we had a dog and a cat, but they were on the floor asleep. And we were watching TV, and we both, like, I heard a sniff in between us. And we both, like, looked at each other like, you just hear a sniff? And I thought it was like one of the animals because they used to crawl on the back of the couch kind of thing, but they were passed out on the floor. And I was like, well, that's mad random. And I don't know what to do with that story, but because nothing else happened. It was just a literal sniff. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Some weird, creepy, upside down ghost
Yeah.
sniffing. Little things like that.
Yeah.
But no, I've never like
Yeah.
actually seen, you know, a presence. No.
Yeah. But you feel it.
Well, yeah, or I've been in proximity to people that do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like I know people that have been visited in dreams from people that they've never met, you know, with messages and things like that.
Oh,
or
really?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's their stories to tell.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. A sniff. I have
A
heard
sniff.
breathing before.
Yeah.
I remember I was in Massachusetts. I was on a motorcycle trip, and we just stayed in like this old hotel.
Yeah.
Like this cheap hotel. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of cold, and it was just in bed and just.
You heard it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Just
and I just shot
an
up.
excited ghost just can't contain it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just I wish I could just I can't touch anything. That's so funny.
If I invited you to go to Disney or the New York Philharmonic, which would you say yes to?
I like them both. I'm a fan of Disney. I like the lines are a lot.
Yeah.
So if there's a way to fast pass that, it's kind of the only way I go there. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah.
But the Philharmonic is not my mom, you know, grew me up like going to the symphony and like stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh,
so
nice.
she was still is like very big on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so powerful. I went the other night to the Disney Hall. Oh, that's a combination
Incredible.
of both. Yeah.
It's probably incredible every time.
Every
like
time.
It's built to be that.
It's
So like, yeah,
Yeah.
acoustically like dynamic probably.
God.
Yeah.
And this guy, it was a 70-minute piece, Bersoni, and
In
the
Italian?
it wasn't opera. It was no. There was singing at the very end. There was it was predominantly piano.
Got it.
With a full orchestra.
Got it.
And this pianist, Igor Levitt, I think, 70 straight minutes. No
Pounding.
break, just pounding. Boom, boom. It gets going.
It's like a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shaking
yeah.
his hand in
Yeah,
between.
yeah. Wild.
And 70 minutes. It was the most impressive thing.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I get it. You
Yeah.
know, it's like seeing a band, you know, just going ham. You
Yeah.
know, just for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What music are you listening to now?
Well, I've always been a hip hop guy. Grew up on, you know, the rap, especially, you know, Southern rap. Being
Yeah.
from Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I always have my Southern ears on.
Yeah.
Currently, but yeah, I've been kind of listening to a lot of, you know, older R&B, like a lot of like Curtis Mayfield's, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like deep, like record dives on those guys. It's kind of like where I'm listening to all the songs that samples came from.
It's
you know what I
amazing.
mean? So like, it just started happening on my phone. They just started like gathering all these songs.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'd be like, I would recognize them. I'm like, holy shit, that's from. So it's like Steely Dan, you know,
Right.
like people sample like all those like that era of music, basically.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
How
it
much?
really is fantastic
Yeah.
because like it's a moment in the song, and then the song could be very different from that moment where
That's
they
right.
journey those songs back there.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So it's interesting to see like, and then you dive into the the pedigree of like who is the band, who is the producer,
Yeah.
you know, like why did they take those kinds of turns with it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah. And it's
interesting.
really cool to see like, oh, this Curtis Mayfield was around
Yeah.
when
You
he
just
was
get
a
into
kid.
history as an old guy. That's what happens.
You really
get
do.
into history.
Isn't it
you know?
wild?
Like I'm so fascinated by like historic things. Yeah.
It's like there's this appreciation. Like I was thinking about that actually at the symphony the other night,
Yeah.
because I'm like reading the program and I was like digesting all of it, and I saw this guy in front of me who was probably 20 years older, and I'm like, yeah, there's something about your mortality starts to like play, and you're like, I want to soak everything in.
So I drove over the Verrazano and was blown away the other day. I was just, this unbelievable. I'm driving back because I went to promote the Unfunny Bunny at Collins Old Elementary School in Staten Island, actually, and read to a bunch of kids. And then I'm driving back, and it was incredibly scenic. I'm like, look at this. Like, it goes out to the ocean that way and into, like, the craziest city that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
a feat connecting Brooklyn to this island that they just decided to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And, like, I try to tell my kids about, like, look at the architect. They don't care.
No, they don't care.
They
at
don't
all.
get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that recently about New York. I was like, when did these skyscrapers start going up? Like,
You can
when?
thank Andrew Carnegie.
Yeah.
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 And that's another thing, learning about history. You know what I mean?
Right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, Carnegie Hall is all I know about Andrew
Right,
Carnegie.
yeah.
But, you know, he gave us steel so we could build those skyscrapers.
God.
Across the world, by the way.
Yeah, everything started going up.
Yeah, man.
Just wild.
We're as big as U.S. Steel, kid.
We're as big as
Yeah.
U.S. Steel.
Yeah.
You love New York.
Yeah.
You love
I've
LA.
grown to love it, yes. Because
Grown
New York
to
has
love
been
it.
very good to me.
Yeah.
It's tough grinding through the winter, bro.
It's a hard one.
But it is a very dynamic place and a one-of-a-kind place.
Yeah.
It's a special place.
Is there? I'm gonna take Atlanta off of this question. Is there any other place other than New York, Atlanta, or L.A. that you think you could live?
Well, I lived in Vegas for 4 years.
You did?
I lived in Lake Las Vegas, which is actually in Henderson,
Uh-huh.
which is much different from like living in Vegas.
Yeah, then on the strip.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I lived there and I lived in Tampa for some years. So, like, yeah, I can live in other places
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Did you like Tampa?
I do like Tampa a lot.
Yeah.
Tampa's it's similar to Atlanta
Yeah.
with like water sports and stuff like
Right.
that. And
What's your favorite water sport?
I think jet skiing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like jet skiing.
I've never
It's
jet
fun.
skied.
You should try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like riding a motorcycle on the water.
That's good. I used to ride a motorcycle and I don't anymore because my vision's not great.
Okay, but out in the water, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, who
so
cares?
you can just go.
Yeah.
And I think you would enjoy it.
Oh, that sounds
I
good.
think you should try it, especially on a like calmer setting. Like the ocean can get like up and downy.
Yeah, I don't need that.
But yeah, no. There's like back channels where like you can just rip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just go. Yeah, that sounds fun.
it's pretty fun.
Do you have a jet ski?
I don't
Hmm.
because it's like pretty dangerous and also heavy and like what am I gonna get a
It is
truck?
dangerous?
They're dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the bigger ones or the newer ones. Like they can go like 50. You hit the water at 50 miles an hour, bro. That's a problem.
Isn't it amazing that within a minute, 30 seconds, you convinced me to jet ski and then not to jet ski?
That was a quick turnaround, right?
That was really
yeah,
quick.
I'm thinking twice about it. Like, I want you to have this fun, but do I, for the sake of...
I think you sized me up and you were like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm not going to kill Tom.
No, all I'm thinking of is Sean Kingston, because like Sean Kingston hit a wall in Miami, which is hard to do, but it happens. You know what I mean?
Jeez,
And he
yeah.
like almost killed himself, which is crazy. So
Jeez.
yeah, that's like the only jet ski horror story I know of, but it's
Yeah.
prevalent in my mind for some reason.
Yep, not going to do it.
Yeah.
We do a thing on
Over
this.
it. Yep. Over it.
Yeah, I'm glad I had that
You
experience.
rode a motorcycle. You
Yeah,
can
it's
do it.
done. I did it.
Yeah.
Now I'm sit at the symphony and read.
Right. So nice.
That's what my wife
It's a
said.
nice life.
It is a nice life.
Yeah.
We were going in. My wife said, "What's going to happen when all these older people die out? And like, is this going to continue to go?" And I said, "Yeah, because we're coming.
Yeah.
We're going to be those
Everyone
people."
gets to that point where you just want a little quieter, you
Yeah.
want a little calmer, you know, just
Yep.
a little less.
Yeah.
Just want a little less.
Little less.
Yeah. Less traffic, less commute time. You just want a little less.
How great was that Wanda joke to Bill Maher at the Golden Globes? Did you-
I missed it.
Less.
I heard.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
just
do,
less.
Just do less.
Just
Like, we
less.
like you, but less. Hilarious.
He did not like it.
Yeah. No, of course not. She's a beast.
She's oh my
I
God,
love it.
all time.
It's just one of the
One
greatest.
of the greats.
100%.
Man,
Incredible. Like I understand why Chris Rock was like always like, nope, we need Wanda in this thing just for
just
Yep.
on every level, acting, but her insights are so good. Her
Yeah.
delivery is so
Her
good.
delivery is fantastic.
When I was starting comedy, we did like some country club show or something,
Mm-hmm.
and she was on it. And we were like, she started probably before I did, but I was lucky to be on the show. You know, we were all
Right.
just starting, like
Right.
go to New Jersey and tell jokes for this, whatever.
Right.
And my father saw Wanda, and he went up to her and he said, "Wanda, you're like bird shit. You're everywhere these days." I was like,
Why? Would
I
you
want to be
think
friends
that's
with
nice?
her.
Yeah. Why would you think that's a compliment?
Why are you saying that to this?
Come on, you're a comic, right? Come on. Yeah, it's a roast.
Like, you don't get to roast.
It's a street roast.
You're my dad. You can't roast.
Come on. You're also not a comic. You know, trying to roast a comic.
And he
That's
meant
funny.
well. Like, he loves her.
Of course.
But man,
But that's how they used to talk, maybe back in those days.
yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
We do a thing on this program called An Uncomfortable Moment.
Okay.
And you talk about, how you have your production company and you're trying different things. And, you have your thing with Kevin that you're, you did the Olympic thing and then the New Year's thing, and then now you have your sports thing. I don't know where we got this, but it seems like, I guess maybe you and your production company are floating some other ideas.
Hilarious.
Are you trying to replace The Rock with
no
from Kevin
who
Hart?
did that? Also, where's that chain? whose chain is that? AI is wild. That's really funny. Maybe The Rock posted that, like jabbing at Kevin, because they have that little relationship. You know what I mean?
Or maybe
Really
one of
honest.
those two over there did it.
Oh, is it? Did you put it together? You know what I mean? That's really funny, though.
Wouldn't that be funny? You
It's
and
really funny.
you and The Rock
And
instead
then
of Kevin.
comes in upset about it.
Right.
It's like, we're having a grand old time. Shout out to The Rock, man.
Oh man, another great.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Dedicated individual.
God, do you ever look at your phone and just catch yourself as like the kid from Atlanta and be like, what are these people doing? Why do I have these people's phone numbers in my phone?
Like famous people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right.
Yeah. I mean,
It's gotta be-
It's never lost on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm thankful that I didn't like just grow up in New York or didn't grow up in LA, just in proximity of the business and wind up in the business.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I would just be such a fan of it. I'm such a fan.
Still.
You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big time. I'm a
Yeah.
fan of, the architects too, like the people, that do the like prostheses and,
Yeah.
certain directors, quirky,
Yeah.
directors that have their moments in time, but yeah, I love it. I love being fascinated by it.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it because, motherfuckers come with dynamic shit. You know what I mean? You're like, holy,
It's amazing, right?
Holy uncut gems. What was that? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Well, that shows, like, back to what we were talking about in the beginning, that there really does seem to be like this joy that if you were to not know anything and just turn on SNL and watch it, you'd be like, oh, who's this kid?
Yeah.
I know,
That's funny.
Yeah,
He looks like fun.
Yeah, like I really do believe that.
That's
Like,
what I felt like doing that sketch, this week, because it was kind of like they didn't really have a character. You know what I mean? I'm just building off of the joke of like this guy is climbing, free solo building. It's like, what if there was a guy named Reggie that was just like, let's do it too. So, you know what I mean? Like we changed the look of it like on Saturday because I was like, I didn't go to my fitting on Friday night. Bad boy. That's usually when we build, brand new characters like that.
Oh, yeah.
So they had me kind of looking more suburban, and I was like, I don't think it's that guy.
You're
I don't
right.
think it's an office worker. I think it's more like what it was.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
just, more of much more fish out of water.
Yeah.
Than that kind of subject.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot more fun. Smiling through the whole thing, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just happy to be there.
When you at this point, when you get something like that,
Yeah.
and you've done, I think I heard it was like 1,500 sketches just on SNL, and then you have all your work before that.
Yeah.
I mean, thousands of coming at a comedic sketch and having your idea of, of how you're going to go at it.
Yeah.
How much quicker is your shorthand of like that of painting the picture with this character and as an example?
It's pretty quick. Like I think I either get it or I don't. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So like, if I don't get it, it's not gonna go past the table. Like if I get it,
Right.
then I think it's pretty obvious that I'm comfortable in it. And then we have to like build the look of it. You know what I mean? That is
Right.
a little more specific. So I'm always asking for
Yeah.
more to like bury me. You know, like, I want some glasses. I want, a
Right.
hat or a wig or something,
Yeah.
just to kind of like remove me from it and let
Yeah.
it be its thing.
Yeah.
And then inside of there you can see me shining through because I'm smiling or I'm having or you hear my voice or whatever. kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
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 When that was pretty straightforward.
Right.
Kind of like the go-to black guy that I do. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
my name is Reggie. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When I get it, it's quick. But like sometimes it's not so quick. Like I got the Black Santa when we were doing the Cher show
Uh-huh.
and the Ariana Grande show.
Right.
But I was doing the Cher song. Do you believe in Black Santa Claus?
Right.
And I knew the chorus, but I didn't know the verses of that song. You know what I mean? Because I'm always just singing the chorus.
Right.
Do you believe in life
Do you
after love?
believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea how the verses went.
Right.
So that was something that I had to learn. And I was like fucking it up, at the table
Uh-huh.
a little bit, but it got to the funny part. So they were like, okay, we can kind of see, we'll just work with this.
Right. Right.
So it was something I kind of lived with
Yeah.
until like I felt comfortable. And it wasn't until like dress rehearsal where I was really nailing it.
Right.
It's like 4 days worth from Wednesday to Saturday. And
Jeez.
just like night after night, this is on my mind. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like, do I know this song? Am I doing it right? Am I
Yeah.
in the right key?
Right.
Because I had to have them change the key to bring it down some. So I'm not like cracking my voice. Cause,
Yeah.
you can't have those distractions in comedy.
Not
you know
when
what I mean?
Cher's on your
Exactly. You gotta nail it. When Cher's there, you gotta fucking nail it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of little factors, and that can happen.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
Well, I have to say, it's when you see like some people get eaten up by shows, and some people get eaten up by that show, and that grind, and the politics and the emotion and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You really have navigated it in such a great way. It's a treat for us to be able to like get more from you because you did control that part of it as well.
Yeah.
That you can
Thank
actually do it and still enjoy it is thank you.
No, I mean, as long as it doesn't feel like I've overly outstayed my welcome. 'Cause I know I've outstayed my welcome, but as long as it's not like an overtly, because like I'm still finding new characters and voices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no, it's fresh.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's fresh. Yeah,
It's
completely.
pretty amazing. So I
Yeah.
have fun with it.
That's
Because
good.
if I would have left 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been there to witness Beavis and Butthead. You know what I mean?
Right,
And I wouldn't have
right,
to witness it
yeah.
like anybody else. And
Yeah.
like, what a pleasure it is to kind of be in it and also kind of be that character that's noticing what's happening.
Yeah.
And I can kind of assist the humor to, the story to continue without,
Yeah.
being
No, it's
like,
great.
part of the like breaking of like that's happening to everybody. Like those breaks
Yeah.
happen over there.
Yeah.
And then have someone like anchor us kind of through it.
Yeah.
Because I broke a dress rehearsal and I like everybody broke a dress rehearsal.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
just chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a blast. That's
Yeah.
so great.
It's great.
Well, I'm glad we finally got to do this. We met
Same.
once over the radio,
Yeah.
Zoom and stuff,
Yeah,
but I was
yeah.
really looking forward to this.
Yeah, same. Man.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be in person.
Yeah, absolutely. And enjoy the bread. Let me know.
I
how it
will.
goes.
I've been staring
Put
at
it
it.
in-
I'm going back to it now.
Put it in the toaster. It'll be good.
Okay. Good to know. These are the little tips. Thank you very much. Thank you,
All right.
everyone. Enjoy.
All right, we got it,
You
kids.
gotta get some.
A
Gotta
little
get you some
provolone.
Tom Robbins. Take a little provo.